Folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Been working on an RCI2950DX, the one with the reverse display. Picked it up off of eBay at a good price because it had no audio, and turned out the problem was the audio chip, the TDA 2003. Had the same output as it did the input. So I went in and performed a few enhancements on the radio. I changed the capacitor there on the voltage input lines. They had a 1000 microfarad 25 volt cap in there, and I changed it to a 4700. Did the same thing on C270, which is for the regulator. They had a 1000 volt 25 or a 1000 microfarad 25 volt cap there. I swapped it out with a 3300. Did a few other enhancements to it. Opened up the clarifier, and I did it the right way. I actually installed another connector and picked up the 8 volts there. And we also installed a CB City 10.7 filter. CB City called it a channel guard. Okay, and because the connection point is inside this can here, I set up 2 short pieces of coaxial cable and ran them in through the end of the can by cutting a hole in it. And of course the channel guard filter really helps these radios out. But once I increased the capacitance there on the input and adjusted the ALC and AMC, the radio is now doing about 40 watts on sideband and AM for a forward swing. I would show you that. I don't have a microphone. Let me see if I can hook a microphone up to it real quick. Hold on just a second. I have to put the camera down because I've got to have both hands to do this. Should have thought to do that before I started the video, and this camera doesn't have a pause on it. Or the pause is not working, rather. So you got to look at an unfocused version of the PC board. But let me get a shot of the watt meter. Now this is on lower sideband. Oh, I'm connected to the outside antenna. Hang on a second. Gotta switch over to the bird. Okay, the bird is on the antenna dummy load. That center scale there is what we're reading from. I'm on the 50 volt scale, the ×1 scale, and I've got a 50 watt plug in there. I think I said 50 volts, but I meant 50 watt. Got a 50 watt slug in there, and I've got it set for ×1, so we're on the center scale. Audio. Well, I'm still not hooked up right. Hang on a second. Oh. Might help if I switch my B&K test set to external antenna. Okay, that looks better. Audio. Audio. You know, you can see it swinging all the way up to about 45. Audio. I've got it on a really good power supply. It's about a 20 amp power supply. Audio. That's on sideband. Let me switch it to AM. Dead keying about 9 watts, and audio. Swinging a little over 40, almost 45 on AM. Audio. I don't know if I'm going to put this one up for sale. Like I said, I got it for a good price off of eBay. But since I've added the channel guard filter in there, you know, these radios are really noisy when you got them on the antenna. And I added the channel guard filter. That seems to have helped it quite a bit. I just switched it back over to the external antenna. But I got that guy attached with Scotch brand double-sided tape, so it ain't going anywhere. It's that Scotch brand or 3M double-sided tape is permanent. You pretty much is going to have to pry it off to get it off of that tape. But this is the FET version, 2950. It's got the 2 FETs in it. And like I said, the biggest thing I did was increase the capacitance there and right there. C270, and also I don't remember what the number of this one is, but it's on the input right where the positive and negative wires connect to the main board. It gives it a kind of like a little battery, so that when you're really driving the radio, your voltage will dip a little bit, and this guy here supplies that extra needed current when the current dips, and it keeps your output power up within reason. You know, I mean, between the syllables in your sentences. But I really like this channel guard filter. Now, in the instructions that come with the channel guard filter from CB City International, it tells you to connect or to remove C68. I have found that this is not a good point to insert this filter. And I have found a different point to insert the filter that works better. You know, so I've got it inserted there, and like I said, I used a couple of short pieces of coax cable to protect it, to get it out on the outside of the can to go through this filter, and then it goes back into the circuit there. And that can has about 5 points soldered to the ground plane on the bottom of the board. So it's not easy to get off, but it's a pretty good deal. I got a really good price on the radio. Like I said, all I had to do was replace that audio IC there, that TDA 2003, which I like the TDA 2003 better than I do the old ICs, the old audio IC. This guy here actually has 10 watts of output, so it sounds a lot better on an external speaker, which I have plugged into it now. And it's early in the morning, so there's no skip running. Or else I'd let you listen to how it sounds now. But the radio works really well. I do have the E-chip installed. I do carry the E-chip. Got them in stock, and got it installed so the radio covers the all the bands, including the warp bands, from 10 to 12 meters. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. And if I do decide to sell it, I'll put it on my website, and not sure what the price will be. But like I said, I'm fairly impressed with the performance of this little radio, so I haven't decided if I'm going to sell it yet. I might just decide to keep it. Like, I need another radio like I need a hole in the head, but I love my radios. All right. Thanks a lot.